Kumi village, nestled by the sea in Veratataelevu, is a community shaped by the ocean and the land. Fishing and farming form the heartbeat of daily life, while some villagers travel to urban areas for work. These journeys, though necessary, are long and difficult, as the roads connecting the village to towns are rough and isolating. The resilience of Kumi village is rooted in history. Long before modern roads reached this community, their forefathers worked in the sugarcane fields to earn money to construct the road that now links Kumi to the main highway. Before the road, villagers relied on short boat trips to nearby areas, brief yet essential for transport and trade.
Indona kawalo megi mindona magatuna mewana matagalila sembonglew megi karabagi tuenya na udunongo simena udunongo udikumi meko sombena kako ini morambore indona bulan rende sonongo na lelu buna wanga na udunongo dondona dani woya sokidama ndo boroborato kana na woya sonongo ndo dulsarana kakimikota kan basa mekena basa ngretu na nambulan kurungo na teteng akim bolkin ay selelin tamatadadak ni ko asalil na tamatadada ba mantu na dada na kamban ndo nabi bugale santo tumengon ngun sala karong tugin tameki mami rambi korkina sorlo kan ni tando ba bor ba akim se ngona laisar lawan ni sulan kim sa tamatan bulmai so sar lawan ni sulan sin resim ba mina kan ro me ang anak karamay dobrang kor durina liba lebu na pepo sa tungol ni koro to man na kena bukan libu taki na na memi bali sokalu liu kimi na sokalu tu ando na bala kau ni kuwa na bala de ndondua ara sa sangat tan tamiki mami to ki mami bala de ndondo tu ni koro na bolu tu sembara kinongun sawa so taki me wai ngere na simelje na nugo kani balo tu ando na bulan dende nono sa sangat tu tur tu na kena buno turun rambu nak kami turun kena maram warung cumai, abu ni main buat yang turun lidai. Kim gak terus tu na be berkator kita ki, meto saya kena orang sama ibu tu tuntan dah kali pun tu meki mami. Abi bisa mana balik, alam mana buli, alam mana roka, anda bekaran bisa tuntan meki mami tu meki mami. Irna enggak sarluani. Sembar tu mana bebo, akim enggak sangat tangan bebo. Bukan sangga, bikau rekan bikau na tamaki mami. Bubu kekiran na korno keki mami. Tago dunongo. Na buru na din kor. Sarang uno ital tingani ko. Ena bibu ken bi ni bi kan tungan kor. Kimemi rakabatan na bibu.
This legacy of determination has been passed down through generations and remains evident today as the community continues to face challenges, including the struggle for safe water.
Hau saya bagi orang sangat bulu kerja uci, na bulu sa uci. Aku na bulu dunia mo aku, na bipale selele sariki. Ia na ngono ko, dona wili bali le usaha cukai na lomani usaha. Dongan kaya lengkap cukai na korong wana wai. Untuk usaha dunia mai, sabi sa mga baka na dem, na iba ko sonyo way. Sabi sa baka at matay, tikumera, tosadaki, alay na pasari ko, iya kimimisangan rebatingan na way binak.
Doon nakakimimisan daw lang kataka sa tangi na bali na way. Na way ngo, tikumay na nunggu, yado may nakakorong yado may tikumengo, sa ngono mai torokina na tutu wa toron koro ve mbosi ni tikina kede do kautu kina na ni mami ingangan na len korongo na ve buke malata na wai esang sar ni wai binak do ngono ni bulai mama lavango sa boy saranga na wai ko yang kina me do wasangara meron na wai nungunu ke sa madho me na ngona ni longa ba.
Today, the struggle has shifted from building roads to securing clean water. The village depends on a dam that supplies water through pipes to household taps. The dam has been replaced 4 times over the years, but as the number of houses increase, water pressure remains too low to reach every home. Taps are often unreliable, especially during the dry season. Families do not fetch water daily, they wait for the rains to fill their tanks. When the rains are slow or taps fail, the shortage becomes real.
Nakukuha nga niyo napos nga niyo siya nga ni biro ro. Bata na libo ni sa libo na bibal.
Na ito ba kiniway laman korongo? Rendre sarap ka libo na ni mami ngono, siya na ni mami Silya na laman ni mami koro. Anong gayo itong bubol mo tamatambula da kemay. Endo ati ko nga na ngusan pepo, eti ko na laman korongo. Kimami daw sili kada kina, kimami nguni kina leon koro. Meda may nangonongo. Sa lebo sar na ngusan pepo, sa baka pinakataki na ni mami baka soniway, kimami sa nguni tiko may na lebo na tani sa tiko na bibal-bale. Sambo bibuk tal nga may kinamatintu, may kimami bangun bikin na leon koro. Dito to ako nagkano ito mo si Mende, era kimami soleba ka nga ba koro, may kimami nguno tiko kina. Sando asar na beso levo may nangon ya, may dab may nangon ko.
Kumi has a large elderly population. Frail and vulnerable, they are most at risk when water is scarce or unsafe. Each day, the uncertainty of water supply shapes the rhythm of life here.
Nona bingarabil sa kay ko tinga ko na magsawot. Kimungarabil na bichanga bulo ko daki. Na iwili ni bichanga bulo ko daki. Sabi be kila ni bakaba na biya pasanga bulo kawal, pasanga bulo bakaba. Ya ko ira na lebni ka sira chiki. Na bi korkorongo sa senga kinana anangasi. Na bagini bula. So sa tinga na mga na bichanga bulo. For
generations, the villagers have endured. Despite hardships, they persevere. Their lives are tied to the sea, the land, and the water that sustains them. Life in Kumi has always been shaped by water, or the lack of it. Because taps are unreliable, the community relies on rainwater stored in tanks. When the rains fail, the elderly and children are exposed to serious risk. Even with 4 replacements, the dam cannot supply enough water for the village. As more homes have been built over the years, water pressure remains too low to reach every household. Families are forced to rely on rainwater tanks, and when those run low, the most vulnerable are left at risk. Every day is dictated by the uncertainty of water supply.
Na rango menani univalu au maraman din nga ni Kumi, au suru nga Kumi, au tiko bol nga laman korongo na lew na nang kumbul to do ka susutu nga laman korongo. Iya na nagututu laman korongo au tawra chik na itutu bana sini kor sa tin ko na baki na denden ni nang tawra bol chik na itutu bana sini kor an laman no kor. May nangono turtikin na itutu bana sini koro. Siya nga bakandua, nindua, may bakilangay no nambula. May na kaya na doong buwan na waingo rin. Bilatan ni waingo, may na ipakatikibuno. Nangono mong kay tumudaki may kinawaingo, saan daw wachik nga may na kaya ni bakaraw. Daw buhay sarap kalim, bilatan ni nguni katkata ni singa. lebo na ronika ora lutu ko bakabuna tu me daw boy na wai e tsaranga ndong wala turanga merle sama kamay na vaksoni wai man may sarsabatal tok na wai ke mami ngunu ke mami vakasanga kina ke mami silikina senga vakanduan induan matin kuli sendo membo vakalangai na bakabuna may nambona ni wai ko ke mami ndong makatel mo ngo.
Children often fall sick, mothers worry constantly, the elderly remain vulnerable. When tanks run low, families are forced to use water from the dam, which is unsafe. Yet the elderly continue to care for grandchildren, tend farms and fish, all while living with daily water risks. The people of Kumi endure, showing resilience passed down through generations.
Iliu andun mangani rona boy bona korongo. Do mai sanidaki ndona sanira. E andun magme ano na sandu keroi tu medaki sanidaki. Membo nono na boy sanira. Uklani ngai mati tel ngani korongo me boy bona tinango barat. Kim sare tu ngani bisau. Nono sasanga tu na ngasi sarliwani. Iki mami. Kim sama indon mangatu ngondon bisole bona korongo.
Yo babine na kabale bu na matentu na rongadana ni mami kerker na vidana bula saut ya ngol mai ke na PS ni rural development na mai rongadana ni mami ngangandre sama ni vebu ke mai na ke na ko mai tinikan dona tagani wai sa dambe wa bug tungo ve loma ni korro biasa ni korro vivu ke saranga bagaliu yana kena supply mai na wai nungunu na wai niuza ko ki mai mi bakanu ni tukina na vengo na keda na leni korro kumi yana membalata ni mai wai nungunu ki mai sabarra bitunga na wai niuza Pabini bena kata-kata lengan ni ada mai na vidana bula sawati vidana mada sawati. Endua na Facebook mai na endua na NGO ada na tiko na give clean water Fiji. Rato mai sulia vi vale na vaka jawa ni wai se na purification system vi vale. Me kime mi vaka ngata me ro ni kime mi ngunu botu kina na wai sabsawa. Pabini bena kata wale una vivu ke lewa ndina ni saule usara yo kito sa marau pabini bena kino erna len kor
Au ta be babine be janga bira na le ni yabuso yasa le ni kor kumi ni tu kata ni na sarabati komai na betalano ni singri kuwa pabine bena kemni nom ni dozo tu mai ne boni Senganin do naka do tukuniani bikamni moni do tu bakasuka wabna bakali bikamni na tui vici wakina bi sai bura oh wabna mina ka bikamni na rama bi NGO kemni na matentu na bukuni bi watora vektaki so na kere molu moya tuani ena bitambana ramoni bi bagi mu tu mekina na lomoni abusongo ye kim sangara bi na katiku kim wabna mina and we got Kim Kerani. Indian Chonona, Sina Mai, Sonona Mai, Kim Saba Binaki, Namatin to Wakina, Sonabitambana, Rendo, Sudetuma in a Vibuke in a Romania Buso.
Sandin Sarni, Tinkanduanatane, Celia Walman Matin to make him a main kin a lone core. Buke came on Sarogal and Batanisa, Tumbulaki Sarota, Willy lone core. Sa Buke mami ngun belatani sa sini vero rau na wae dongwala tiko mai na bohol mai na dam kilani buke mami sarva kaleb na tinkan do natani ko sama tiko na veval vale na laman kor nongo ke mami sa ngun tikena
na bi bukan moten tu sa dam ngon bi pepo ala tala mai na tani me basa ramai sudah na maten tu ki ba na maten tu go na nambo ron tu na kadi mol ni korongo arman jata tu ni memitu rekor.
The struggle for clean, safe water is not just a matter of convenience. It defines the rhythm of life in this isolated coastal village. Hope has arrived. Give Clean Water Fiji provided 82 water filters, one for every household. For the first time, water from the dam flowing to taps can be purified, free from harmful bacteria and swampy odors.
Nakanimbula vinaka na rango mavelo yoan au na ngunturanga ni kioa whakaurobe. Na kumai tui kumi au mai koto tiku mai na wai sawa na filter. Kito dona songo ulewa na tiku na de songo ulewa na tiku na Give Clean Water Fiji. Kito do soli filter wa boki tiku na vi korokoro ko sengani ado kina na wai ni matentu. Ko rano kumai tui kumi na wa vida na madao sauti au mai soli kina viru tui kumi e waru sanga lukarua na system ni filter e na loma ni beipale adudua na makai teve sa tunga sa na filter na bokete na ronda reina na daba ronda kawara na filter ngo o ko na wai nduka davanga e roni vakande otaka de mani nduka sarvada na wai o ko roni vakande otaka ilo mani filter ngo sento na wai ni mate chikukina na filter ngo ilo mani wai chikukinda na manu kalela ndo tuju va wani wai ko ndo vakavunisa na mate na yada na ikulai na kena kalai na manu ko 0.02 micron. Ya na outlet ni filter ngo o ko 0.01 micron. Ke malambali ko taro batal nga ko na duka taro batal ko na manu za ko ndo vakavunisa na mate. Na tovi mate. Na ke vakaso na ngau na buresa na wai se duka na wai o ko era ni vakante otaka na memuai. Vaka odaptu ya sango ngona wai duka ngona wai sarano to pai poi ikumi. No ni tau chikro mongo ngau sa filter takioti. Ngona rai ni wai na dui ni wai ko ron solio kwa. Ya no kule subaingo mai follow up takanga na dava wa install takanga na vida na madao sauti au le install mengo mai follow up takanga mena ke vakaso na filter e lenga se da mo service taka mo re danga na no gula kata mo re da me taka na filter me ron yanga na filter lo mo ni korobina kango. Kito samba kisin kawolo ni tobi karabi beach. Sauti mengo na tikina o na mosi, tino sairua, au tume na itasiri. Kito sabi karabi chungo e asa makata ilip. Sauti na sasabara, sauti na koro kito sa ngole chikina sasabara, so na bianu kito bi karabi chunga na banua ko sekandi atu chikina na wai sabase na wai ni matentu. Na korokumi waso install ke waso mkarua na filter. Na bibia da dopsara na tol sanga wulu dolu bitunan raul 5 na ilawa pa lusi na koro. Na kuni filter kan install tak norto filter. Ubasa nga birto na le koro kumi ke baka matanga ke ron orto baka ngata kasar matanga baka binak. Na sul vai sul tiverengo. Belata baka bauta lev na munongol kina. Lev na feedback sa mayado mekina. Na vivu ke ni filter na kora. Yali na kidney stone, yali so na mati ni doka ko na mati bitaw chiku may na wai. Nanduka ni wai e ali sana nanu ko basala ngalum ni koro minango ke ron orto baka ngata kasar baka binak. Na sul ko tuwa sulen no koro. Elef na feedback menabi korkoro kito ngolikina na bukuni pocket ni filter dua ko rata kita bi kidney stones ali na kidney stone ni bangata na wai ngunu wai ngo so nangase ko sa sini na kanon rarai bleto na rai ngom na ngunu kida wai go baka me restore total norto na rai rangon na lai ke bako rangon na karokaro tapi karokaro chigo ra basidi mama na wai go ali talanga kira na karokaro na feedback el chigo be kita ke baka basu ke sin na changan dari randu. Nung sabsaba nga breakfast. Nakangko na menra way saranga ko na way ko tunguno na tuka may ko la ko na pipe. Ko ngo. Ang na sa pakan dio tagyo chikina. Ko na ray ni white. Ang sa pakan dio tagyo chikina. Anon ro dindu. Ya, nangaw na sa saba kina na filter. Ko na ray ni white. Mo na sa saba kina na filter. Anon to dindu.
Mothers no longer fear the water. Children can drink safely. Families can focus on daily work, fishing, farming, and caring for loved ones without constant worry. The government also stepped in. The Minister for Rural and Maritime Development and Disaster Management, Honorable Sakiasin Ditoka, handed over 11 water tanks, enabling villagers to store rainwater and ensure a reliable supply throughout the year. This support comes under the ministry's high-risk water and sanitation program.
There's something that characterizes this district of Berata is the problem with water, the access to drinking water, and that was one of the requests that came from the village of Kumi, in that during dry season they are really hampered, and they face the difficulties of having no water, and it affects everything. You know how difficult it is when there's no drinking water, when there's lack of water during dry season. So the request came through the Turani Koro to our officers to see if we could assist them in that, and that's how we also decided to assist.
Alongside the tanks, 2 chainsaws were provided under the ministry's self-help program, helping villagers harvest timber safely for house construction. While the community had built its own tanks over the years, time and weather had taken their toll. These upgrades bring relief and security.
But also there some request. There was a request to also supply them with chainsaws to help them construct their own buildings or their own houses. And that's something that we also wish to help them with under the self-help program of the ministry. It's something that we'd like to ask our members of the community to help themselves. You know, we just help push them along, and that's why we just enable them to be able to achieve the targets for what they want. So they're aiming to have about 5 or 6 houses at the beginning, and I think towards the end of the project, they're looking at 15 houses that they want to construct. So chainsaws is just a step in the right direction. It's about $25,000 altogether, with 11 water tanks and 2 chainsaws. It's quite a large village, so the 11 water tanks is going to go a long way in helping to alleviate the problems that they face during dry season. The problem here is when dry season happens, the river sources, the water sources that they rely on, all dry up. So it's really difficult for them. And the water supply from Viria, the water supply from Lamau still hasn't reached this area, which is why we agreed to assist them. So hopefully the grid can be extended through to Namara, Vungale, and up to Garata. So that's one possibility. Another one is it coming from Lamau, past Venunga, crossing the new bridge that they're constructing now, and then up the Namoli road to Garata area. So that's the problem that this district is facing, is the lack of water. For those who are waiting for assistance, we're trying as much as possible to reach them. And what they need to do is get in touch with their district officers and their provincial administrators to give us the list of priorities of where they want to be assisted with. Like Kumi, their priority is water, so that's what we wanted to help them with, and housing. So that's what we want to help them with.
Together, NGO filters and government support are giving Kumi village a future where clean water is no longer a dream but a daily reality. Kumi's story is one of struggle, endurance and hope. Through resilience, innovation and partnership, clean water flows, protecting lives and shaping a future where generations can thrive.
This program is brought to you with the support of the Public Service Broadcast Grant.
Nangauni sala sa dito kemi sa pamre na vole bunu matin tu ni kena sa pamre na katagi nangauni sala ngau. Sana to sia da ketala ng bulan ni viva torda kita kemi sana roben na bunu ara da butu na vesivi. Na kena waka uchu na voli kina wabu. Mela ko sara kina ka karobi so tari tala. Kena wa kasala ko chunga na bimata. Iliu kemi sentola ko tunga pa do bula. Sana ngoni dabu sa papau sa nga may nung dono koromida kila sinay. Sa sinay nga lako, nguli da bituko kaya mo sini ba kilay na kako. Yung ko na kalunga telew, ni sa tatu na nga ni sala, sa rzidi tukin nung ko na bimatanggal ni lori. Karan rako to pototol na iboli kina unay kila makin na wanga.